Hello, hello, hello. I have got the Division music in my ears. I've had it muted for stream, so I've just had this really intense like music going on in the background. Let me go ahead and capture the game. There we go. Still a few seconds on the clock. It's Tuesday. I'm tired. But I hope that you're all having a good day, good week, good start to things, etc. The music in the game is very contrasty to the music that like the bops, so I'm holding off on the game music just yet. But yeah, I'm getting both and it's very funny. Okay. Well, there we go. So yeah. Hi. Hello. Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Tuesday. And it's been a work day. It's been a work week already. Um as one does, as it happens. But today we are going to take a look at The Division 2 because it is 10 years since The Division. 10 years since Tom Clancy's The Division, 2016. What a more innocent time things were. And we first went to New York and like I don't know. Hey Nether, welcome on in. I love the story of The Division. The fact that unfortunately, like a lot of live service games, they've had a hard time keeping the story going, or at least keeping new things going with the story, is normal. Did my captions just fart out? Hold on a second. I feel like they did. Did they fart out? Hey, captions, get back out here. Thank you. The Division divided. No, the Division 2, so 0.5. Wait, no. 2, wait. But what are you dividing it by? Actually, also, when did The Division come out? Hey Kiwi, hey Kosum, hey Nether. Why are we doing math? That is a very, very good question. Because math. When did The Division 2 actually launch? 2019. So The Division 2 is only 7 years old. Like, The Division 2 is only 7 years old. So that's fine. It's Pride Month somewhere. It's always Pride here. It's always Pride here. But yeah, we're going to go right into it because I don't really like. I'm tired and the world is a lot. And I was on the fence about just like not streaming today because I'm just like, I just like the world's on fire. And it's kind of hard to pull it together. And I have strong feelings about even playing this game and the story of this game. I have strong feelings about the company that makes this game. After reading about yet another studio shuttering after barely 2 months of a game. So yeah, but we're going to take a look. We're going to hop in. We're going to go through it. If you do play this or you know anyone who does, you should hang out in some channels because there are Twitch drops happening for The Division for 4 hours of The Division 2 watched. So yeah, we're just going to chill. I'm not sure if I'm going to... Oop. I just dropped my headphone case. I am dropping everything today. I dropped my phone earlier. I dropped my headphone case just now. All right, cool. It's a gravity day. But I forgot what I was saying. So I don't know. So yeah. So yeah, we're gonna hop in, play some stuff, do some stuff. I am, you know, like it feels weird to say this because you're already here, but like saying like if people want to come in and they don't want to watch this, that's totally fine. If someone comes in and wants to be like an ass about it, I will send them on their way. But yeah, we'll try and have a chill, fun day. So thank you, music. You're good to go. And let me bring back the game audio because it's very intense. Boom. And yeah, let's get into it. I believe we are updated, are we not? We are. Excellent. Still 10 years. I mean, I like because the first division game was great and it was enough. And you were like, are they going to make another one? And they did, which was fabulous. As to whether there's going to be a part 3, that's been up in the air, just like there's no Destiny 3 yet. But the fact that we started in New York and then they brought it to DC, which was, I have to admit, which is a really good setting change, because New York is huge, but it's not exactly a seat of power. New York was about people in the city after this massive biological event happens. The story of the division is that there was a scientist who was mad at the world. He created a virus on a 3D virus printer, which is technology they have in this world. And he spread it on Black Friday. So basically he infected cash and the virus spread on Black Friday. So there was this massive contagion and it spread everywhere here. We don't know how worldwide it spread because we were just focused on the US. So what was happening in the wake of that was the Division was activated. The Division has been a part of strategic homeland defense. This sort of secret, if anyone has read the comic book Global Authority or watched, not Global Authority, it might be Global Authority. Or am I mixing that up with The Authority? Anyway, the point of the story, the comic book, and there was a pilot for the series and it did not do well, was that there is an organization that keeps track of experts in everything around the world. And depending on the situation, a select number of those experts will be activated and brought in to fix it. And that's it. And that's just a secret thing. Like your little watch goes off and, oh, gotta go. The Division's the same way. These agents were trained. They knew that at some point they would get the word to go. They were doing what they thought they were doing to save their country, to protect it, foreign and domestic, which, you know, yeah, domestic terrorism. Okay. It's really hard to deal with that when it's actually your own government doing that. But anyway, so you start as one of them and you start, like, you see the story through their eyes. And what I loved in the first game was a lot of times in New York, somebody would just come up to you asking if you had like a soda or a candy bar. And you were like, yeah, I have some food, because these were people who were all trying to survive. Okay, so first things first. Let me actually, hold on. Is it Global Authority? Is that that's not, it's not Global Authority. Global Frequency. That was it. Global Frequency. Of course, it was by Warren Ellis. And yeah, the whole point of the Global Frequency story is that 1001 people are on the Global Frequency and they are experts in whatever, specialized, etc. This is not really a superhero book. It is more of a science fiction kind of book. And they tried to do that with a TV series and it just didn't work. It didn't work really well. You know, so, but the comic books did pretty well. I should reread it sometime. Did I ever watch Colony, the TV series? No, let me look that up. Because I feel like my friend just asked me about that. Oh, hold on. Let me stop reading. Okay, no, I didn't read that. So I read about I read like 3 sentences into the synopsis and I'm like, I didn't watch that, and I might now, so I don't want to read any further. But yeah, so immediately, hey Jory, welcome on in. Immediately, I'm seeing, oops, I forgot to send it to YouTube as well. If you're watching on YouTube, hello. So Ubisoft has added realism mode. And this is something that is in their press release about the Division 2 celebrating the 10th anniversary. Realism mode is a separate character journey that takes place throughout the New York campaign. So the Warlords of New York campaign is a DLC that was that hit a few years into the Division 2, where you go back to New York. So you go back to New York in like summertime, because the game starts like right after Christmas. So realism mode is a limited time experience that lets you enter New York and see what it means to operate as a Division agent in a more grounded and unforgiving way. It's a separate character journey, and it's accessible to everyone. So if you didn't get the Warlords expansion and you have Division 2, you can play it right now. I'm curious because we haven't played this yet. I also feel like, so I'm just like I can say what I want. It's my stream. Hey, Alien Traveler, welcome on in. I wonder, because Ubisoft tried to do the Division Heartland. The Division Heartland was an extraction shooter, which did not land. It took place in the Heartland, which I guess you would also call America's breadbasket if you were a person who read X Factor in the 90s and knew that famine wanted to, for some reason, destroy America's wheat crops. I don't really know why, but when you're a horseman of apocalypse, you can do whatever you want. Well, until the X Factor shows up and beats your ass. Because as we've said, the X-Men are a gang. They will jump you. But they did this whole thing where Division agents were sent to this town. And for some reason, there was a version of the plague, like the green flu, because that's what they called the money spread virus. But it was like mobile and moving through town, and it was a weird sort of thing. It was extraction, so you had a base, but everything that you went out and got on a run is what you kept, because that's how extraction shooters work. I don't know why I'm explaining that to you, but in case you didn't know, an extraction shooter is what you find, you keep. You just got to get home with it. And I'm wondering if the realism mode, if the realism mode, we can't see it, hold on. If the realism mode is kind of their small resurrection of the Division Heartland, because the website says, fights are faster and more lethal, mistakes carry weight, victories feel satisfying, the interface has been reduced, ammo is recovered directly from enemies, skills have longer cooldowns and added risk. I'm wondering what it's like, so we may have a shot at it, and take a look, and yeah. And if it's silly, then I'll just go back to the main campaign, because I have a character who's basically beat the game, but I thought I might try the Division 2 from the beginning again. But now, I mean, heck, realism mode. Sure. I question the wisdom of putting realism mode in a video game that is supposed to be an escape into fantasy, but let's give it a try. Also, you'll have minimal HUD guidance, so I'm going to have to just be looking around all the time. But I'm curious, so what the heck. As I said, this is a limited kind of standalone experience. If you have the Division 2, you will get the expansion for free, so you'll be able to experience it. There's bundles in the store. Famine saw a fruited plain and didn't want to deal with the temptation to their new paleo diet. Sometimes when writers come up with mutants especially, I wonder if sometimes they also just need someone to like pull them aside and say, look, are you okay? Just are you okay? Do you need therapy in the Marvel offices if you're going to write mutants? Escape into fantasy? I would actually put that even further back. Escape into Fantasy sounds like something that would be put out by an imprint called, like, Amazing Comics. Okay, so there is not only realism mode, there is also hardcore mode. Let me see, do they have information on hardcore? They don't. Hold on, let me find information on hardcore mode. Okay, so hardcore mode is, it's basically permadeath, heroic, like proper heroic stuff, which I don't do, so we're not doing that. So yeah, we'll go back to it. We'll try realism. Like, what the heck? How bad could it be? They said very tentatively. This is the kind of thing where I feel like I'm good at this game, and then the game throws a mode at me, and I'm like, oh, I thought I was good at this game. I might not be good at this game. Not a sentient Eustachian tube? Is that what it is? Okay. Hold on. Okay, continue. There we go. We'll go through this fairly quickly. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. Ooh, nope. Yes. Some color, please. There we go. You will be able to change this later if you want. Let's go with a nice... like a good brown? Yeah, good brown. Okay. Yeah, we can look at hair options. I've never been terribly thrilled with the hair options, so no. Oh, there's... I think you can... yeah, you can, like, if you want to change the scruff, so you can look like Cisco in the Thong Song video if you want. Let's go with blue. Blue hair and pronouns. That's just me in a nutshell. And their beards are just... that's a no-go for me, because the beards are all basically, like, white people hair. They don't understand, like a close-cropped, curly-haired beard. Alright. Okay, so we can do some markings. A little scarification. I think I'm fine without that. Oh, Legends of Tomorrow. Oh. That was a fun show. See, that just looks fierce. Like, I know they're trying to be all rough, but I'm like, that's just a fierce eye look right there. No. 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 No God of War ashy skin. Can I change the color of the face marking? I cannot, so we'll do that. Okay. Little tattoo for ya. Butterfly right there, like Silence of the Lambs, just a moth, which I saw that the people who played, the actor who played James Gum, along with other, like the filmmaker and writer, were kind of like apologizing because the trans narrative in that movie was bullshit. And good on them for acknowledging it several years too late. Alright, do I have access to all of my outfits? Not really. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I don't like the camo, but I'll take that. I usually go for shorts if I can, but shorts with the knee pads just doesn't work for me, so instead we'll go with a nice little capri. Can we get some basic shoes? Those will do. Okay. And then our shade patch. Oh, we only have the one option. I've unlocked so many shade patches. Okay. Yeah, let's go. So we're starting Warlords of New York. Oof.
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound. It's fast-acting and lethal. We've never seen anything like it before. New York has requested support from agents all over the East Coast. We need to help them. Fela will be our point of contact.
This is Cardinal 1. Requesting clearance to land. Cardinal 1 to base, I repeat. Requesting clearance to land.
This is interesting. This feels like it's starting the beginning of the division.
Bird down. We clear? Loud, you copy? Fuck. We need to get down there.
I'm waiting for a missile. I'm waiting for basically a SAM to be... Okay. Aw.
Agent, name's Kelso. I'm your backup from DC. Hope I'm not too late.
This does feel a bit
This is
like...
Kelso. We're on our way.
Yeah, this feels like a bit of a DC sequel. Sorry, a New York sequel, because we're not in winter. Okay, so here are the highlights of the mode. It is more lethal. Enemies abound. Enemies inflict significantly more damage, but so do you. Think tactically and plan your engagements carefully to avoid being overwhelmed. Your ammo capacity is significantly reduced for all weapons. In addition, your resupply crates are not available. Ammo and grenades are only dropped by enemies and at reduced rates compared to classic mode. Experience the game with streamlined RPG elements. No XP gains, talents, or random attributes. Enemies do not drop weapons or gear. Oh. Oh. Obtain new items as rewards by completing campaign objectives. Well, crap. Let's see what map we have. Okay, so we are definitely in New York. This is, yeah, this is some stuff right here. Like, there's no drops on the, like, what about there's no little drops on the ground or anything? Oh, jeez. It's smooth, though. So this is definitely a streamed down. Oh, let's
Move! Get to cover!
Do you want me to should I take them out?
Time to make these fuckers dead.
I extracted some of the survivors, but there are still people trapped inside the building. Be careful. We got hit with a bioweapon. Masks on at all times.
Follow me. We've got to get up there.
You can now choose to disable HUD tutorials from the settings. If you don't need a refresher, you can choose to disable tutorials. I'll leave them on just in case, because we have no HUD, so it'd be nice to have something up there.
Take out that hostile!
Oh, oh, that's bad.
Your friends need you out here.
What about being on fire? How about that? See, yeah, this has got some like Monster Hunter to it where I can't see their health. Ow. I refuse to use an armor kit until I absolutely have to. Okay, okay, I get what you're saying here with the armor kit. I do. Also, yeah, my aim is for crap. I know my life signs are critical. Isaac, be quiet. Alright, fine. I'll use an armor kit. No, I won't. I refuse to use an armor kit. These things are valuable. I'm not using those. I'll heal up. That's how bodies work, right? You just very slowly gain health by standing still. Okay, so now we have to do the thing where we gotta wait for them to stop shooting. Okay, you're waiting for that little squick sound, which basically means they did. These enemies are tougher. Okay. It's not super cancer, it's health regen. Hey. Okay, I think... Are you dead? How are you still alive? He's sturdy as heck. Okay. I'm out of ammo. Well, crap. Actually, do I still have my pistol? I do. Alright, where can I go? Yeah, I know. Where'd you go, you ass? Get down here.
Serious trauma detected.
This is for real. Like, dang. Stand up. How we doing? We good? Okay. I got my armor back, which means the encounter's done. Okay, so right now I'm not seeing the you get ammo off of defeated enemies, but I did see a little blue box here.
We can climb in through the roof. Follow me.
Oh wow. This does not. I can't get ammo out of the box. Oh jeez. Okay, well, let's go up the roof. So yeah, we're trying to secure City Hall. Let's go. We got our mask on.
Unknown biological compound. Contaminated area.
Wear a mask, it's good for you.
Readings are off the charts.
And others.
Sweep the building and keep an eye out for survivors. We need to get down there. Come on.
This is also definitely prequel because Kelso in the actual game later on has a well, a change in sides.
Now we've reached City Hall. I'm with the survivors.
Hey, welcome on in, Raiders.
Make sure the area is secure before they arrive.
Wow, this is just contaminated all up in here.
Rikers coming into the basement.
Rikers, oh
Cover us.
no.
People out.
Cover you? You cover me. You're the experienced agent, Kelso. I know what happens to you in the future. Just so we know. Just so we're clear. Okay, so yeah, see the agents that are basically wearing these orange watches? That's bad. Speaking, yeah, I'm also still out of ammo in my...
I can barely breathe in this thing. Dragoff said you want to live? Keep your fucking mask on.
Found you!
Shit, no shot. That was one of ours. This thing
Yeah, did realism mode affect my aim? Because dang. Or is it just the weapon handling is like for crap now? Oh, we're in trouble. Let me put my armor on.
Let's make him stay down this time.
Ah, give me the squick noise.
I'm missing all the... Here.
Agent, this is Lau. There's a surveillance system in the basement. We need to find out who is responsible for the attack. See if you
And-
can recover the tapes.
And I need some armor. I need some armor. I need some ammo. I need the things that make me happy, Kelso. And I'm not, as the game said, getting them off of enemies yet. Oh, okay. We definitely can't go into that. Although the game is very odd. It's very unclear sometimes. Okay, you can see the little red triangles on the ground. But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. I am looking at The Division 2. It is part of the Division's 10th anniversary birthday celebration. How would you put it? You know, The Division came out in 2016, and I was definitely into it. And then The Division 2 came out in 2019, and I was equally into it. And then it's odd to think about a game coming out in 2016, its second game coming out in 2019, 3 years, and then, you know, not a lot since from the game in the world since that. But that's how games are. Games release, and then people get into them, and then a lot of people play them, and those games are allowed to just stay, and the studios that develop those games are allowed to just stay working. And you don't just lay off everybody after 2 months. You don't lay off hundreds of people because they worked on a title that somebody in a C-suite thought was going to be great. You don't, you know, it's so, you know, but, you know, back to my point, which was, yes, it's been 10 years since The Division released. I am playing on the realism, so I'm trying the realism mode, trying the real. And it's funny because seeing this red reminds me of Division Heartland, which I mentioned earlier on was the Division's attempt at the extraction shooter, which never quite took off. So yeah, the making this a little bit more real. There are no ammo pickups, no armor pickups. Your skills, like, it feels like they said the realism mode is like the extraction mode. Which I laugh because, you know, Destiny also for the Star Wars Renegades sort of made their thing in extraction mode as well. So it's interesting. Unfortunately, right now, I'm just, like, I'm out of everything, and the enemies dropping...
Detected.
Thank you, Isaac. The enemies dropping ammo, not really happening. Oh, is there a duck up here? No. That's just, is that blood? Oh, you know what? I don't want to worry about whose blood that is. Yeah, give me the footage. Oh. Oh, okay.
Running facial recognition analysis.
Oh. That's Theo. Are these the rogue agents? Hey, Robo, welcome on in. I hope that you're doing well.
Analysis complete. Javier, Kajika.
Yeah,
James,
these are
Dragoff,
the rebels,
Theo
like the real
Cornell,
ones.
Vivian Conley. Status rogue.
Oh, there's the hottie.
Analysis complete. Aaron Keener. Status rogue.
Keener. Which, I mean, as sexy, hot, charismatic villains go,
Entering contaminated area.
pretty good.
After
Just
Coney
pretty
Island,
good.
We knew Keener was working on some kind of virus, but I didn't think he could weaponize it this fast. We should have prepared for this.
Lau, the medics have arrived. They're extracting the survivors.
Meet me at the Haven settlement. I'll send you the coordinates. We have a lot to talk about.
The fun starts with a drink of cola. Sure. So yeah, I'm curious once we're, oh, I mean, it's just nice to be someplace different. That's on fire. It's also interesting, as always, to be back in New York. Okay, so now I feel... Oh, no. Don't you throw a grenade at me. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, hi. Nope. Sorry.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah,
Agent killed.
that's on me.
Contaminated
Okay,
area.
so we start back here. Do I start with... Oh, well... So if you're doing not great, just die a little bit. You know, inside. Like you do every time somebody says, do you have time for a quick call? But it gets your ammo back. Hey, Antiquated Anachronism. Thank you for the resub. Welcome on in. But I do, the one thing I do appreciate is sometimes it is hard for a game to make you feel like you did when you started. Whether it is simply because the game has basically reset your powers, brought you back to zero, or is doing something that is harder. It's hard for a game to capture that. And that's what this realism mode is doing. Now, the problem is that after... Oh, the enemies I took out are gone too. Maybe. After so many years of not having done... Like, they're waiting on me to do something. I see you. But yeah, there's no HUD. So the main problem with no HUD is not being 100% sure where the enemies are, but also having to rely on your dot being red to know that you're hitting an enemy is a lot. This is one of those times when I know you ignore the whole like graphics balancing and you're like, I'm not having the darkness. You might want all the lightness on this. Who's... There you are.
The survivors have been extracted. City Hall is clear. Let's regroup in the park and go to Haven.
Okay. So the only other way to know that you're done with an encounter is, one, people stop shooting at you, and two, the next line comes in. Hey DC, welcome on in, Raiders. See, this taunts me. This is just taunting me that there's a big old ammo box here and I can't do nothing with it. But welcome on in, Raiders. I am playing The Division 2. And we are trying the realism mode for as long as I can do it without throwing my controller across the room. I'm kidding, I don't usually throw my controller. Unless it's like had a rat that somehow got in my apartment, which has only ever happened once, and I will not tell the story now. If you want to know about it, ask me later, because it's not a cute story, and it's not going to make you feel really good about being in an apartment. Is everyone dead? You still alive? Sorry. I'm so sorry, buddy. I missed you over there. Sorry about that. Just had to give you a little bullet boop. It's just a little bullet boop. Just gonna boop you in the face with my bullet. Boop. So Haven, this is the this is like your headquarters in New York. Let's also just okay, we got blue skies, so it's like probably spring or summer. Is that our empire? Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't even. This is how you know it's dramatic. Yeah. Decontamination zone, Lower Manhattan.
It's strange being here, where it all started. I guess you build up a picture in your mind. You assume it had to be a perfect storm for everything to go so wrong. But the more you look at it, the more you realize this could have happened anywhere. Amherst just chose New York.
So Amherst is the one that created the custom-made virus, the contagion, that spread, and he chose to spread it in New York on Black Friday. So this is...
Looks like there's trouble up ahead. Get to cover.
Okay, so these are the Rikers. Oh, actually, are these the Rikers or the cleaners?
Aim for their fuel tanks. That should slow them down.
Shield, aim for your feet. Protect your shoes. Hey, you little bastard.
Come on, we've got to keep moving.
Some enemies feature weak points. Shooting these will make it easier to finish them off. Look out for any red equipment they might be wearing.
The only way to save this city is to burn everything that could be contaminated. It's hard to believe they were regular people before the outbreak.
Get to Haven as soon as you can. Just don't expect a warm welcome. The guy in charge, Paul Rhodes, isn't happy to see me.
So this is sort of a redo of... It's sort of a redo of Warlords of New York. Which, if you have the Division 2 now, everybody has access to during the anniversary, so like during this week. It's sort of redoing the Warlords of New York story in realism mode. So I have access to basically not much. Like, I don't got a whole lot on. I do have access to my turret and my pulse skills, which I haven't really used yet. But yeah, like I'm used to like these little sprites on the map. These assets are used. Oh wow, return. Dang, the game is so rude. I could go for some flame roost fried chicken, though. That's not a real thing, but I could still go for some. It feels like that comes in a bucket, and it feels like you can probably trust that. Like that's run by some old head. Yeah. Oh, the Woolworth. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the geography of New York, and I should visit more, because it is just a 4-hour train ride away. It's not that far. I should visit more. I just don't, because I'm bad.
We're here to speak with Rhodes.
You're not welcome here. We've taken in enough agents. It never ends well for us.
Get back!
Oh, okay.
Let him in. Rhodes wants to hear what they have to say.
Yay.
Fine.
Entering safe area.
I kind of wish I had chicken on deck, but I don't. I have some salmon that I'm going to roast with a teriyaki glaze on it, and then I'm going to add that on top of some rice and broccoli with a little bit of soy and mumbo sauce for a rice bowl. So it'll be delicious, but I could definitely go for some chicken.
Welcome to Haven. This settlement was founded a few months back by some ex-JTF and civilian volunteers. They're calling themselves the Peacekeepers. It's the safest place in Lower Manhattan. They've got security, food, supplies, you name it. The fact that they're still going and haven't been run over by the Rikers or the cleaners, it's pretty impressive. But they're not very fond of the division, which is why we need to convince them to help us while we go after Keener. Come see me in Rhodes' office. He's not my biggest fan. Too much history there. Hopefully we can convince him to let us stay.
So as you start the Warlords of New York campaign, you have handled a lot of what's gone down in DC. But a set of rogue agents, dashingly rogue, if I may say, because all of them are hot. They sort of formed like a 5-person cabal with Aaron Keener as their leader, and they released a new version of a weaponized virus. They also started infiltrating the groups and rallying the groups that you had defeated during the first go around. So they were doing like the multiple things. They were like fomenting dissent. They were positioning themselves as leaders in these new factions. They were just very anti-division. And later on, you find out they also, like, we have Isaac, which is our kind of AI. They developed their own AI, so their watches glow red. Because they decided that when they gave us these orange cool things that do the cool thing, they also gave a way to have an easy signal for when we apparently go rogue and then our orange watch turns red. So, sure. But right now,
You go
these
ahead.
people in New York,
I'll check in on the survivors.
they don't trust us. They don't like us. And considering that it's rogue agents from the division that caused all this crap, I cannot blame them. Also, Rhodes is a great character.
Fuck that. The division had its chance.
We need somewhere to regroup.
Find somewhere else.
How do you know Haven isn't Keener's next target?
Are you kidding me? You'll make us a target.
We can keep you safe.
Of course you can. Just like Hell's Kitchen. I'm not gonna fall for that shit again.
We're fighting the same fight here.
The New Yorkers are so New York.
Our situation's a fuck ton better than it ever was back in Midtown. These people feel safe.
You're right. The situation feels better for you now. But feeling safe doesn't mean you are safe.
It's getting pretty rough out there, Paul. But it's your decision.
Do what you need to take care of Keener. And then I want you out. All of you.
I'm seeing some audio syncing issues with the video, but I'm wondering if that's because of the like revamped replay of this
Keener
early
is our main
stuff.
target, but right now, his whereabouts are unknown.
That bastard's hiding somewhere in the city, planning his next move.
Based on the footage you found in City Hall, we've managed to get leads on the other 4 rogue agents.
Theo Parnell, tech specialist and conspiracy theorist.
His whereabouts are unknown, but we think he is linked to the surveillance drones we've been tracking around the city. One was recently shot down in Civic Center. We need you to recover the drone. You might be able to find him from the metadata.
Vivian Conley, explosives expert and a high-ranking leader for the cleaners.
We've been getting reports of increasingly aggressive cleaner attacks in 2 bridges. Check in with the local peacekeepers. They've been tracking their movements.
James Dragov, heavy weapons expert, and the acting leader of the Rikers here in Lower Manhattan.
He's holed up in a fortified compound in Wall Street. We've had some agents looking for a chink in his armor for some time now. Check in with the local safe house for more info.
Javier Kajika, tactical operations expert.
He's a ghost, but he leaves a remarkable signature. We've had reports of a number of patrols being ambushed in Battery Park. We're pretty sure it's Kajika. Best bet would be to follow his trail and see where it leads. There's no time to waste. Going after any of these targets will bring us closer to Keener.
In the meantime, we'll do what we can from Haven to support you. Good luck, Agent.
So yeah, these are our cast of characters. I guess I should have shut up and it would have explained it to you anyway. I don't know that I'm going to super track them all down because because these were hard fights even with all my gear. I cannot imagine doing these without it. So yeah, we got the Fog of War. We'll try the crash drone.
Parnell was an RPA pilot before he went rogue, so he knows drones inside and out.
We think he's been using heavily customized drones to spy for Keener.
A peacekeeper managed to shoot one down, and we'd like you to check out the crash site for anything that could lead us back to Parnell.
Okay, so that's Faye. There we go. Rhodes, who, you know what, doesn't have to like us. That's fine. Are we... Does this not... There... Oh, okay.
Unbelievable. We're right back in the same goddamn mess we were in when Amherst unleashed green poison. I set up Haven without the division and all the blood and violence you bring with you. And Faye, she's been flag waving from behind the authority of a division badge for way too long. Don't make me regret letting you into my home. I won't forgive it.
Agent in need of backup.
So yeah, Rhodes built Haven. Hey, Amalia. Rhodes built Haven basically like... Oh, sorry. We gotta do this first. You gotta pet the dog. This is the game now. You gotta pet the dog. Because there are a lot of animals in the game. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Yeah, I would just sit here and do this all day. Okay. I'm sorry, but I do have other things to do. Yeah, so he didn't want the division here because he was right. What do? We bring trouble. The problem is that you didn't really have a whole lot of choice. You know, you needed us whether you liked it or not, and that's what sucks. Okay, so do we get inventory? We did. Okay, so now we have a marksman rifle, which submachine gun. All right. And we got station grip gloves. Is that okay? Yeah, all we can really do is change the way they look. Did we get the, do we have the, no. Well, then we'll go blue. I think this has a mod on it. Yeah, this, okay, so we're able to mod our, ooh, put the anniversary skin on it, obviously. You also have the Assassin's Creed skin, which is kind of fun. Okay, put a compensated integrated spring. I don't know weapons. Like, I'll know weapons. I know I'm in a Tom Clancy game, so there will be ammo sexuals everywhere, but I don't really know weapons, so. Okay, I think we, oh, wait, we have a, yeah, I'll put a mag there. No, if there's one thing that Tom Clancy's going to do in his books, in his games, etc., he's going to explain weapons. Let's put the Assassin's Creed. No, let's put the Assassin's Creed on this one. There we go. Yeah.
You're heading into the Civic Center, former headquarters for government and law enforcement agencies. And I really do mean former. There were widespread protests and riots here in the early days of the outbreak. Now, it's more like a memorial to the society we lost.
They did a really good job of world building here. The only problem is... Hold on, I'm trying not to die. The only problem is how do you maintain player interest? Are those enemies? I think they are. How do you maintain player interest when they've beaten the game? You know, like they won.
Coming up on the drone. Dig out that transceiver, and we'll see where it takes us.
How y'all doing? Okay, so hit the red things. So yeah, like, okay, well we won. Like I've beaten the game. So what do I do now? You know, like what's to do? And that's when they would say, okay, well now they would have characters change sides, or they would have enemy factions suddenly becoming your ally, and they would do a whole, like they did a really good job of the manhunts. Manhunts were a thing that would happen where it was a 10 to 12 week mission, and you'd have to do various things in the game to advance the mission. You get a little audio log, you'd get a little more of the story. So if you were a story hound, it was really great. Also, it kept you doing things that you were used to doing in the game, so it wasn't like a huge lift. Some of them were weird, like you had to... Did I go the wrong way? Probably. You had to do a specific set of events or take over a specific area on the map. Is somebody doing a weird whistle? Don't be horror gaming me. I watched somebody play RE Requiem and I am already like, don't you jump scare me. Don't do it. I don't have the new Elgato with a clip guard, so everybody's ears will go blown out. Don't do it. Don't you dare. But yeah, this is really weird, just having access to nothing. No help. No nada. So yeah, the factions you have in this are, you have the cleaners who, they were led in the first game by a firefighter who, when the green poison, basically a massive infection, came through, he went a little off the rails and decided that the best thing to do was to burn everybody. So yeah, this is gonna be hard because normally in the real game, these would be ammo crates, and they're not. So he cobbled together all of this firefighting equipment, and they just started burning everything. So the cleaners follow him as sort of like their messiah, I guess is probably the best thing to do. Then there were the Rikers, which were prisoners who were left behind when the green poison hit. They were like, okay, well, we're going to form our own faction here. And they beat the guards and got out. I believe we still have like the hyenas and the others. Let's see, does it show me on the map? No. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, the cleaners. Okay, so yeah. Hey, Chrysicom, welcome on in.
Transceiver secured.
So a long, 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 long time ago.
You should be able to cross-reference the two, then isolate patterns that will point us in the right direction.
That's how long ago the Division was out, 10 years ago. That's how long. The hyenas were not zookeepers. The hyenas, so the hyenas they're like the ultimate rebel. They just said, fuck it. So they're more like the hyenas, I guess like Lion King, you know. They were like, we're gonna form a gang, we're gonna stay together, but they had no rules, no laws, just power was their way of being in charge. Okay. Animal shelter community. Cool. Also for being attacked by parasitic beards. Rare is the beardless Riker. Wow. We had beardless Riker, then we had beard, then we had beardless Riker again. And do you know why he shaved it again? To get some. Do you know why he grew it back again? I don't, actually. I just assumed he liked it better that way. And that she got used to it. An elite patrol. Well, this is going to kick my butt. I don't really want this. Can y'all walk by? Oh, let's see how bad I am for real. Let's take a control point. This is going to be bad. I don't even have a HUD. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, shaved it to get some, got it back to get more. As someone who no longer remembers what they look like under the beard, I can absolutely understand being like, yeah, I like the beard. Also, I do think for an older character, it definitely lends itself to feeling more distinguished. Okay, so we can call in some friends, but first we gotta soften them up a little bit. Okay, this is gonna alert literally everybody. Yep, this is gonna hurt.
Agent killed.
Well, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Hey, CarGen X, and hey, so yeah, that's probably my blood, honestly. I just died here. Not in your arms tonight. I just died trying to take over a control point. Oh, no. Okay, so this explodes. So you do not want to get caught in the... Yeah, you don't want to get caught in the gas. Oh, no. We actually... And I'm out of ammo. This sucks. My skill's gonna take an entire minute to come back? They really are hardy. This sucks. Are you? Oh, you're friendly. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll take that. But that wasn't even what I was here to do. Okay, let's, goodness. So here's where I have a problem with the realism mode. Okay, there's some ammo. Thank goodness. You have infinite ammo with a pistol? So you want to try, if you can use the pistol, good for you because it will give you an infinite ammo. But it is not very, it's not very configurable. Like, I hit you in your red tank already, and that didn't... Come on, now. There we go. Who is shooting me? Rude. Okay, let's put a turret up here.
Serious trauma detected.
Oop, let me just, dang, this is rough. Okay, it is funny that the ones who are going to set you on fire are like, this will light up your day. So the main thing is, like, these fights will just last forever because you're not doing as much damage as you'd like, and you know, neither are they.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Okay, and now we have the boss showing up. Who is...
Serious trauma detected.
Okay, hold on. I'm on fire. Yep, I'm on fire. Now, the groups have a leader, so maybe somebody will come over and try and save me, but if they're under fire, is not going to be good for me. So basically, there's like the animation of me, like, shoving... Oh, crap. Okay, enemy leader down. One more down. So really, I'm sorry, I'm yelling now because I'm getting, like... There we go. Unfortunately, because I don't have my super good range, my super good accuracy, the best thing I've got is running in and running up in their face. Okay, now we have to defend the control point, and I don't know where they come from, and I don't have a HUD for a radar, so we have to look for some movement. So yeah, I understand realism mode. I'm just going to say something critical. So, you know, I guess get ready to clutch your pearls. Realism mode in a game that is sci-fi, where the point is that I actually have access to high-tech and high-powered everything. Realism mode's a very weird thing to add. Unfortunately, now the words and lyrics for You Light Up My Life are in my head. And I'm like, to carry on. Like, god dang it. I don't need that in my head right now. I'm trying to focus. You both just want to... Okay, wow. Both of you are running up. Ah, crap. Grenade. Oh, it's not grenade. It's the vapor. Which is a smart move. Like throwing like gas at somebody and then hoping to ignite it. Smart move. Can't deny. Okay.
Agent requesting backup.
I'm gonna find different cover. So yeah, sometimes when I'm with people in games like this, and they're like, "Why are you running straight into the enemy's face?" And I'm like, "Cause I have no aim, and my aim sucks. So the best way I can make sure to hit them is putting my pistol right up against their nose." That though, hitting their hitting their tank never gets old. Yeah, let me also blow that up so I don't accidentally walk into it. Okay, where's the supply room?
Wish I always had you in my corner.
If you miss any, yeah, seriously, like maybe can I just push this into you really hard? So in realism mode, do I get to go into a supply room? I mean, yeah, like I could have climbed up here and and probably had a better vantage point on stuff. I just didn't. Okay, is this a supply room? It is. Do I have supplies?
You've probably heard of the cleaners before.
See, I don't get loot. So what's
a militant group of sanitation workers and first responders obsessed with eradicating the green poison virus from the city. We thought we put an end to them in Midtown, but like a virus, the ones who survived evolved and grew stronger. Don't underestimate them.
I am amused that I keep explaining the world lore right before the game says, "Oh, and by the way, here's the world lore." Okay, so this is extremely real, except because I don't have a radar, like I don't know where people are. I think they're over here. So yeah, that is another drawback of the radar is like, or no radar is like, okay, I see a red dot, so that's who I'm shooting at, I guess. I just need you to hold still so I can make sure that that's the right person to shoot at. Also them being a little beefier, you know, they're more resistant to damage, makes it really difficult. Because it's like, okay, are you down? Are you not down? Do you want to be down? With what you going through? Like Brandy? I don't...
We can do this.
I don't... so yeah. Where are you? There you are. Okay, yeah, the only way I know for sure is to just to run right up to you and try to shoot you. Alright, who are y'all shooting at? I'm gonna go help him shoot at them. There's still no friendly fire, at least, I think. So the pulse ability that I have is like my best friend. Because that will at least tell me where on the map somebody is.
That's the last of them. We do what we have to survive.
Okay. Oh, I was like, why is my watch? This is my actual red ring on my watch telling me, you got no battery left. So I do appreciate and I respect. I appreciate and I respect the fact that this is realism mode. I'm going to pop out of realism mode because realism mode's a little too real. I appreciate realism mode, but it's a little too real. So I think instead, what I will do is I will go back to the main campaign and I will play the mission that sort of turned into, it didn't even sort of, it did turn into a meme. I was playing with Malevant and Cypher of Tyr, and I believe one more person, I cannot remember who. And there is a final mission, so I'll just, this is like my stacked agent, so we're going to play with the fun one now. Near the end of the main story, you're in DC, so the main story pulls you to DC. You're called in because the capital's under attack, and you got to go there and deal with factions. And some of the factions have managed to come and stay. There's the hyenas are there, so they're basically like survival of the fittest. The outcasts are there. The outcasts are led by an asymptomatic carrier. So the outcasts are basically like stockpiling the dead bodies because they want to weaponize the virus. The True Sons are military who sort of left and they sort of formed their own. They're like and then there was one more. I was trying to remember who all we were playing with when it was Hovercraft Depot time. That's what I'm trying to remember, and I can't remember who all was there. But I'm gonna do Hovercraft Depot. Because so this mission, Black Tusk is like one of the last factions you deal with, and what you find out is that
civilians in danger
is that they have been, Black Tusk is like this paramilitary thing that has been very quietly supplying all of these other factions. And what they've been doing is they've been rolling up on DC trying to take it out, like take it for themselves. Okay, can I toggle the mission mode? I just want to do the regular one. Is this the regular one? Yeah, we're going to do that one. We'll do it on story even. I don't care. Yeah. And there's a moment where, like, they're in the tidal basin. If you've ever seen the tidal basin, it's basically this. It's not huge. This is the Jefferson Memorial across the way. This, I guess, is a hovercraft that they were like, yeah, we're getting hovercrafts, plural, into the tidal basin. I don't even know how one got in. Like, even, like, because these are bridges here. Like, there's a car that goes over this bridge. It's like a car that goes over this bridge. There's a bridge that goes over these little areas here. So I was like, how did hovercraft get in here? You don't go down to Hovercraft Depot. And I'm like, so yeah, the joke was, basically like, hovercraft, Manny? How'd they get hovercrafts in the tidal basin? You don't go to Hovercraft Depot and just say, come on down and get your hovercrafts.
We rigged explosives there that should get you inside the perimeter once you detonate them.
So yeah, so this is we are basically taking on Black Tusk in the tidal basin. Jesse, Maple Zaddy, actually made t-shirts that look like the Home Depot logo. They're orange and white, and they say Hovercraft Depot on them.
Okay, now find the detonator. The explosion should cause a cave-in that'll put you just inside the wall of the base.
So we'll do the Hovercraft Depot because it's a fun mission. It's just doing it now. I'm like, wow. I walk through this mission now. Back then, I was so like, F everything. So yeah, after going from realism mode back to this, oh, it feels like coming home. Oh crap. Okay, hold on. Nope, those are a no-go. Those are turrets and we don't like them. So that's a big thing you deal with in this mission is they have these turrets and there's no shooting them. They zap you with the laser and you get got. That's just what happens. You get got. So now we gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Bye, turrets. You suck. Hey, Springleaf. Yes, The Division 2 came out last year. It definitely didn't come out 7 years ago, which means that The Division only came out 3 years ago. There's definitely no way we could have been playing these games for that long. Absolutely not. What is time?
Encrypted signal source detected.
That sounds promising. Could be a way to intercept Blacktown's comms.
That hurt. You shot my drone? Well, now you die. You shot my drone. Buddy? I have to say hello to my little friend. You can't be shooting my little friend. You ruined the whole bit. Okay, so these are turrets, but you can turn these off. Okay, it hurts not to get grenaded in the face. But they've got little power packs, so you can shoot at the power packs.
Look for a terminal that you can patch Isaac into.
There's also a little secret on this level, because there's a chest. So what you want to do is you want to shoot this box right here, which will open that door. Now, I'm at the point where I already have a bunch of crap, so I don't need more crap. But if you're in an early loot stage, there's also a key here that will open another.
Wonder what that unlocks. Keep an eye out.
So this opens up a little door here where you can get some loot. I have plenty of loot, so I'm good. I have more loot than I need. I think my inventory is even full here, so I'm just not picking up anything unless it's super nice. And you'll also find key cards all over the place. And Manny over the comms will be like, oh, wonder what that's for. Look out later.
Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Wyvern. Prep the helos. We need to get these antivirals out of here. The division is inside the compound.
You need to make sure none of those birds get airborne.
So here's the whole deal. Wyvern is our main boss, and she is giving orders throughout. Like, we're basically intercepting their comms, so we're hearing her give orders.
What's the status on those helos?
Gonna be a few more minutes. We're working on it.
Shit, copy that.
So they have some antiviral assets they're trying to get out, and they're initially trying to get them out with helicopters. If only there was someone around. If only there was someone around that could stop the helicopters from getting off the ground. I thought there was a... oh, hold on. No? Alright, fine. We'll just do this. We'll do this in the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah, the Assassin's Creed outfit is very fun. Buddy, if you don't get over here and shoot this helicopter... Yeah, sorry. There we go. Helicopter's down.
Wyvern, Needle's out of commission.
How the fuck did that happen? This situation needs to get locked down. Now. See to it personally.
Copy that.
I also have a magic skill that if I set anybody... If I do a skill... Like, if I set somebody on fire and they die, then everybody around them also gets set on fire. It's basically magic. We can call it technology if you want, but it's pretty much magic. I also have a backpack that if I get taken down to 0 armor, it immediately replenishes itself with full armor. It's called 0 Fs. I also have a holster that occasionally just randomly sets somebody on fire around me. Like, I am not the one.
Sounds like you're gonna need all the help you can get. The support team is standing by, but you'll need to figure out a way to get them through the main gate.
So yeah, my backpack is literally called 0 Fs. Here is the field where I grow my Fs. Lo, it lies fallow. When your armor is depleted, you repair 100% of your armor. It takes 55 seconds to do that, though. So, don't be running out of armor like every... Well, literally, you can run out of armor every minute. But, that's it. Where am I going? I got lost. There's one specific spot in this mission I always get lost, and I don't know how I get lost every single time. With you watching, maybe I won't, but I probably will. Okay, so in this mission, we're going to have some turrets. They're going to be a pain in the butt, so... That's a 1. Two. No, that's not 2. Wait, hold on. I'm going to see if my drone can go in and take out the other turret's battery pack. It's going to be under fire the whole time, though, so... Oh, wait, maybe? Alright, that's 2. Where's your 3rd battery pack, ma'am? Where you at? Oh, you're right here. Okay. This is a really nice vantage point, so I'm going to take it from you.
We're pinned down by turrets at the main gate! Find a way to disable them.
I also give Manny a lot of crap because, like, he is tactical, he is the field operations, like, lead here, but you mostly hear him yelling orders at you through your headset, and you're like, you want to come down here and do this, Manny? Do you want to do this? No? Then shut up.
We've been compromised. Reinforce the main gate sector.
So they're going to come, they're going to basically come in waves, I think 1 on the left and 1 on the right. And I just have to defend this guy up in here, who thankfully is going to stay in here and is not going to run out and get themselves shot. Which, you know, bravo. Okay, so they're going to come in on that side. Let me throw a turret on this truck. Who's next? This is a very... Okay, the next one's over here. I see you. Oh, I see you too. Oh, you're on fire. Now everyone's on fire. You are not deploying a drone. UAV is unmanned aerial vehicle. Basically, it's a drone. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I put them down. Who's left? Come on, y'all. It is also very much a hero fantasy. Like, you are somehow a lone agent, or you're a small team, and you are taking out a huge, well-trained battalion without, like, many, if at all, issues. You're also the one, like, they say, oh crap, it's the Division. Like, they know when the Division shows up, that's their ass. Who's shooting me? It's like in video games when you come across two enemy factions and they're attacking each other, but the minute you show up, they stop what they're doing and attack you. That's the Division. We show up and everyone's like, okay, they're the bigger threat. I guess it's like when you're playing Magic the Gathering and you got to figure out like who's the biggest threat on the board.
We'll stand by here and cover your ass.
Reminds you of Mass Effect 3 when Cerberus would say, shit, it's Shepard. Yeah, pretty much. It's the fucking Division is a line you hear in a lot of missions in this game.
Okay, listen up. Plan B. We'll transport the antivirals by hovercraft. I want these cylinders on separate vessels.
Intercept those cylinders. We can't let Black Tusk get away with a single sample.
This is what did it for me. Hovercrafts. Multiple hovercrafts in the tidal basin. How... There's that one. There's that one. How'd you get these in here? Did you drop them in by, like, space shuttle? How'd you get them in here? Okay, here's where I get lost. Every time. There's the laundry. I think it's this way? And then up here? Yeah, okay. Nope. Nope, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay. Aw. They're so cute when they're just, their belly is just there for you to rub. So innocent.
Cold storage device detected.
That's got to be the antivirals.
So they're trying to take out antivirals, which is going to give them, basically, if they can replicate the antiviral, that will cause them to be able to move with a lot more impunity. Also, it'll be able to offer, they'll be able to offer a antidote to the green poison as one of their things, which will mean people will want to pay attention to them. So we're basically going to take out their ability to do that. Hi, buddy. You really need to pay better attention. Like, I'm going to just say it. I know I'm wearing Assassin's Creed gear, but you need to pay better attention. Okay, you're up there on the turret. You gotta go. Yeah, that's rude. Okay, I gotta take out this Warhound. I'm sorry. You're just doing your best out here. I get it, but you gotta go. The only problem with the Warhounds is when you take them out, they explode in a mini EMP, which can take out your devices too, and that sucks.
System disrupted.
Hey, who is... Buddy?
System
You better not.
System curtailed. System
So there's a miniature EMP around, which means that while the EMP is up, I can't use my special stuff.
System malfunctioning.
Where are you? But thankfully, an EMP is not immune to bullets.
System restored.
Alright, let's call some folks in.
Additional cold storage device detected nearby.
And we gotta go take out the
Get that
next
second
Warhound.
antiviral cylinder. The support team will secure the first cylinder in the meantime.
Alright. So yeah, the reason that I really want to see more games get a chance
Hostiles captured one of the cylinders. They're trying to intercept the other one.
Hold the
Is
bridge
that-
and protect that cylinder.
is that like this game, like these graphics haven't changed in this game for years, but they're still fun. It's still fun to play. It's still fun to do. And this is a game that is 7 years old. And I think it's fair that other games should have that chance, but they don't because someone said, well, this game didn't make $1 bajillion within its first weekend, so therefore we're taking it offline. When you can see there are plenty other live service games that are still kicking just fine. It doesn't make sense to me. And as a gamer, it means less games, which is like that's the last thing we want. Get over here, I'm trying to shoot you.
Requesting support fire. We've got hostiles on the bridge.
Request denied. Can't risk those antivirals.
Copy that.
So the entire time, Wyvern is also radioing into base to say, like, hey, we're under attack from the Division. Can you send us more help? And the base is like, no, we can't actually. You got some sensitive stuff near you, so we actually can't help you. So yeah, it sucks to be her right now.
This is Thunderbird. I'm making an attack run on that hovercraft.
Negative, Thunderbird. They'll tear you to pieces.
Okay, so now one of our folks is trying to attack their hovercraft.
System curtailed.
Okay, can someone take out that EMP? I guess I'm gonna have to do it, sure.
System reactivated.
Who is behind me? Rude.
Vital signs critical.
Vital signs, nothing. I'm sorry, buddy. You look like you're having a day. Are you okay? I mean, I know you're not. Are you alright? Bud? You good? I need that canister on your back. I know. I know. This is probably against like the 3 laws or something. Sorry. Sorry, pal. But yeah, I think like basically Springleaf says it.
Copy that. Good work.
Like how are you gonna get to the point where somebody is still playing your game 3 years from now, 4, 5, 7, 10 years from now, if you close it in 2 months or less. How are you going to get there? You're not. Like, you're just not. Like, come on. Oh no, the helicopter.
Losing control.
That was their ride.
That helicopter took out the turbines. We're fucking stranded.
Wyvern, you need to exfil on foot right fucking now. We need those goddamn antivirals.
You want me to run away? I thought you knew me better than that.
This is an order, Wyvern. Wyvern, do you copy?
Get on board that hovercraft and secure the rest of the antivirals. The support team will protect the cylinders.
So what's really funny about a lot of these missions is you are a division agent. You are facing a well-coordinated, highly trained team of military agents who, at the slightest provocation, will immediately go off mission to try to assassinate you because they're taking it personally. And they forgot the #1 rule, which is don't take it personal. Although I'll be fair, in one there's a mission where there's like a sweat of twins, and you end up killing like one of the twins, so the other twin basically is like, oh, they gotta die. But then the other twin comes up and you killed them too. It's fine. They're the bad guys, so it's okay. I'm gonna let my drone do the work. I'm tired. Get in there, droney. Droney McDrone face. Hard working drone. This is the AI future millennials want. Go on. Thank you. And come back to me. Like a boomerang I don't have to throw. Okay. These are a pain in the butt. But now we're in the hovercraft, so, you know. Let's go already. Oh, is it? Does it feel like that? I wonder if that's just what, like, hovercrafts and carriers and stuff feel like.
Get those rocket launchers prepped.
Talk to me, Wyvern. What are you doing?
I'm gonna blow up the motherfucking White House.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
We need to cripple these assholes, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Christ, she's insane! Agent, do whatever you can to prevent the launch of those rockets.
Okay, first off, ableist, Manny, and secondly, she wants to blow up the White House. Can you hear her out for like hear her, like let her cook. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, like, let's not be too hasty in stopping this plan. I'm just saying maybe we can talk it out. Maybe we should just let her cook a little bit. You know? Admittedly, I'm within like a roughly 5-mile blast radius of that, so maybe not, but still. Let her cook.
Rocket launchers are loaded.
God damn it, Wyvern. Stand down.
Negative, sir. I refuse.
Oh, I took my watch off. Okay, we're getting close to 6 o'clock. That should be fine. I'm so sorry. Pardon me. Okay, so this is like the room that you get in before you go. So everyone comes in here. And now it's time to hit it.
The fireworks? You won't be disappointed.
So you can't take out Wyvern right now. As the boss, they're immune.
Initiating launch sequence.
However, what you can do is first you take out the generators.
Right now. Repeat. This is not a drill.
So yeah, so first you take out the generators. And you know, they have nice big yellow panels because sometimes you need an indicator in video games and it's okay. I need to not talk too much because there is technically a timer going on for this, so you know. But yeah, like there are people who are still playing The Division every single day. I have never hopped on for like a minute and not found people ready to play. And you can't do that when you close a game in months. Okay, so she's got the rockets on backup power, and this is the annoying part, is they have multiple hit points to hit, multiple like target spots to hit, and one is up here, and it took us the longest time to realize that it's right there. The longest time. So annoying. Like, whoa, 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 for the longest time. Oh, you're gonna die, buddy. Okay. She has good trash talk, too.
You're a real goddamn hero.
But she's still immune because she's got boss powers. Okay, now she's less immune. But I'll still take out the ads while she's doing her thing. Because yeah, what's going to be happening is while this is going on, she's going to be doing the rocket launchers. So, and each of them you have like 2 minutes to do. So while you and your team are getting shot at and beat up all the hell. Wow, I was not paying attention. So we gotta do that again. While you're getting like shot up all the hell, you also have to run around and tag the generators and take them out. So it's there are fun mechanics. It's better when you have a team, obviously. Yeah, let's go.
You won't be disappointed.
I have watched people on Twitch play this on the hardest possible mode, and I'm just like, you are incredible. Even if you know exactly where to go and what to do. Take care, Esoterica. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, even if you know exactly where to go and what to do, you still have everyone shooting at you while you're also supposed to be tagging these tiny, tiny little targets. Like, this is the first one to go, so I can be over here and ready. You know what I need? I need a good place to put my little droney buddy. How about here? Okay. If I can get them before they hit the ground, it's like a fun little game. You snuck back here. That's rude. Okay, so this is the first one to go. So this is pretty easy. Now that we're here.
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone.
That's a nice line. I like that as a villain line. Like, I've killed so many people, but I'm going to remember killing you. Okay, the second one, I believe, is over here. So let's see, does the villain actually enter the field? Not yet. Okay, so now the boss is going to enter the field, but... Yeah, see, she's still immune for now. She does have, an RPG, though. That's not great for me. She does have very big bada booms. I don't love that. Okay, so yep. Next one here. All right. Let's kick you out. Which one was this one? Hold on. Oh, that one over there. So you got to run across the field and get this one. And I'm actually going to take her out before... Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. Wyvern's dead. She let it get personal. She let it get personal. Alright, let me go get this thing.
The antiviral cylinders are secure. We'll make sure they get safely extracted.
Yeah, we're just gonna be all chill. Oh, hey, Monument, how you doing? You're just gonna be chill with the fact that you almost got, like, the White House almost got, like, bombed, right?
Enemy helicopters on approach. Should we knock them down? Negative. Hold your fire. We can't chance those cylinders getting destroyed.
Well, that's a bit of luck. Agent, you managed to secure the antivirals and shut down a key Black Tusk stronghold. Not to mention preventing a rocket attack on the base of operations. Incredible work, Agent. Truly incredible. But there's still more to do.
So yeah, so that is one of the big missions you do, and it also turns into one of the repeatable missions that you do, where they will invade various areas, and you have to clear out spots in the city. I'm trying to think, do I have a favorite? What are we at? 6 o'clock. Do I have a favorite mission to do to kind of close out? The capital's not, I mean, the capital's not that, I mean, it's not that interesting. Camp White Oak, which is essentially like the president's retreat. Let's see here. Oh, what about the... Not like Grand Washington's the first one you do. What about the bank, though? The World Bank is a pretty fun... Oh, Viewpoint Museum is fun. As is the air and space. Is there a natural American... Oh, okay. So let's see here. Air and space, American history, or Viewpoint. The reason I like Viewpoint is because it is based on the Newseum, which was a museum that was dedicated to news journalism. It has since gone. Imagine that. You don't have to because it's gone. But it was a really cool museum when it was here. Is that one? Let's see here. That one has like the studio inside. Let's do American history because that one's fun. Yeah, I living in these times is really fucked up.
Hostile control point detected.
And you're never sure. Like, the museum is gone because of capitalism. If it hadn't been gone because of capitalism, fascism absolutely would have taken it out. The only reason fascism couldn't take out the museum is that the museum was not under the purview of the Smithsonian. So it was a privately owned and operated museum. So it could have stayed up, but I'm sure that they too would have bent the knee because everyone's a coward. So let's do the American History Museum, because those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Your goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. The information is stored on a military-grade laptop, kept in the main holding area downstairs.
It's also a nice game to get some frustrations out. During the pandemic, I will admit, The Division was my way of being outside when I couldn't be outside. Just like I have to admit, you know, what games did I have that allowed me to feel like I could be outside when I couldn't be outside? Animal Crossing and The Division 2. A bit of a, you know, like, I obviously contain multitudes.
The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
So this is actually based on the Museum of American History. I have not been in a long time, so I do not know. But this, we had a very similar plaque to this when you came in. Hey Tom, welcome on in. And this was the new floor. This used to have a big pendulum. So the red dot used to actually go down through to the basement. And what you saw when you came into this museum was from the roof, there was a giant pendulum. And you could actually, and it would tell, you know, it was a pendulum, and it was like an hourglass pendulum. So like every hour, the thing would swing by and tip over a cone. And this was like a double floored thing. Now they took it out because they change. I miss the pendulum though, but it was probably not super structurally stable. This does match. There is an exhibit on like the American Revolution and the flag in here. They obviously, yeah. So yeah, they did a good job.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh.
Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
Let's be real. Ubi messed up a lot of things. But yeah, I would have loved more Watch Dogs games. I liked the Watch Dogs one that was set in London, but I didn't like the story ending. I thought that was like, it was cool, but it too, like, you really needed to play the game from start to finish and not like fart around, because if you were farting around, the farting around felt repetitive, and then the story, meh. Though I do appreciate that Watch Dogs Legion did have an Aiden, like, you could unlock Aiden and do stuff with them, so they did add that for DLC, and it was free, so that was nice, but still, I was like, I like what they were doing, it just, the story was,
Get moving.
I did appreciate that their version of AI was legitimately someone volunteering to give up their brain to be scanned to be the AI versus trying to just create an AI, so it was kind of cool. And the fact that everybody like in society had an electronic device that, like, okay, you know, that was easy to predict. I wish it hadn't been. All right. What am I doing? This train is usually down here. There is also usually an exhibit down here that will let you go to Julia Child's kitchen is down here. It still is. They've moved it around a little bit because they have an exhibit now on food and how food affects America. But her kitchen's still down here. And this is not exactly the way this works. But this is for the game. It's fine. For the game, it's okay. But this is not exactly what's down here. Like this car, and this is not down here in the museum. The cars are cool, right? So the realism mode, per my experience and per the article I looked up right before stream, it looks like it is just a Warlords of New York mode. And all So I was hoping for a little more from the realism mode, but all it really is just playing through Warlords of New York without a HUD and without like inventory and stuff. Like, all right. Which, you know, for a 10th anniversary makes sense because you want to, for the 10th anniversary of the first game, you want to be in New York. I get it. I am so sorry to mess up this car. No one's firing any RPG. Oh, crap, they are. Okay, well, I'm glad I ducked. You just in a rocket in the museum? This is history. Valuable artifacts, you ass. Rude. So yeah, Warlords of New York right now, if you have the Division 2, is...
Control the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
Shut up. If you have the Division 2, Warlords of New York is free to play, as is the realism mode. I believe it's going to be a limited time thing. And I will say, there are people for whom it's probably going to be a lot of fun. Those are the people who play this game all the time on the hardest mode. Respect. Like, respect to you. So, the realism mode may be good for you. It wasn't as fun for me because I don't see the point of it when the point of the game is that it's a sci-fi game. So, why am I suddenly now, why don't I have my skills and my stuff and my HUD? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So, yay. Oh, here's another key. So yeah. Like, if you were looking for the extra challenge, good for you. And if you're looking to play Warlords of New York and you never had a chance, good for you. But you don't have to play realism, you can just play it. Fire!
Reinforcements
So yeah.
incoming.
This is like the war is hell exhibit. Reinforcements from where? From where? Hey, what up? Get out from behind cover, you wuss. Ooh, Chungus. Broke your armor. Who's left? Not your day, pal. Oh, there's multiple of you. Good on. Yeah, being on the ground is not going to help me not hit you. Get your ass up. But again, like to the previous conversation, they didn't do a whole lot of new. They were like, look, we already did an expansion. A lot of people, maybe, like, I have no idea what the numbers are on the expansion or not. Maybe a lot of people didn't buy it. They've offered it freely over time, so, you know. But they were like, let's do something a little bit different years later. And they did. Good on them. It's not my thing, but I'm sure there are people out there who love it.
Lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static.
Okay, so we're here to find prisoner data because this faction's basically been holding people in a makeshift prison. And I believe at some point the prisoners escape, so we get to Yup. They kind of juice themselves up with steroids before they come after me. It's kind of funny.
Picked up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Okay, what is this? Targeted loot. I'm good. Okay, so we can just sit here for a while and chill because they will take each other out. They'll also aim at me, but they will take each other out. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go take these folks. Let's go. Take the laptop.
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
I also love Cindy McAllister because she is the very like Manny's all like emotional. She's just our calm, like she's the person in the chair. Oh hey, what's up?
Agent requesting backup.
I also like the like you've heard like agent requesting backup. The ask for help system in this game works really, really well. You can be doing anything, anywhere, and you can start matchmaking for it. You can be in the middle of a mission and you overestimated your ability. And when you die, the game is like, hey, do you want to call for help? And it just sends like an outgoing help to everybody who's on your particular server node. And anybody can just be like, yeah, sure, I'll help you out. Because, you know, they're like, I can already see what it is. It's bank headquarters. It's normal. I can just hop in and help them out. I'm not gonna because I'm in the middle of my own mission. But I've always appreciated that, like, if you're just having a little trouble, you don't even need to be on comms. Some people are. Also, some people, I think some people don't know that their headset mic is on sometimes when they hop on, so you can hear them talking. But yeah, you can just like quickly join up with anybody, which is something that a lot of games don't do very well. So I like that they've always managed that with this. So instead of the Smithsonian, they call it the Manning Institute. All of their Smithsonian stuff in the game is Manning. I don't know if Manning is a person in the Tom Clancy lore or not. Captain Briggs. Get your butt down here and come get shot. Don't hide behind cover. I have grenades, buddy. Stay right there. Perfect. Ooh, they have poison grenades. Ooh, that's not good. I don't like that. They're out here with so this is the weaponized, this is basically weaponized chemical weapons. Which, you know, very uncool, just gonna say. You already have committed enough war crimes today. Do you really want to commit more war crimes? Heh, Foggy Bottom.
No more contacts. All clear.
You just recovered intel that's going to be a whole lot of help to Odessa in the short term, but to all of us in the long run. You also effectively put this hellhole out of commission.
So they've started another new thing, which again they've taken. Hey, Maleficent, welcome on in. They've taken pretty much the basic game and said, okay, we're not going to do a whole lot to change stuff, but we will give you more events going on. So you now have this, which is retaliation. And in an area of the map, you have a faction that is taking over, and it looks like it's 6 hours to go. And I can't remember what happens when you initiate retaliation. Will it tell me? We're just slowly spinning around.
Agent, you won't have much time. Stabilize the area before hostile reinforcements arrive.
Okay, so there's a clock. Let's see here. There's a clock basically ticking. I suspect it is... Oh, goodness. Do I get, like, extra time on it? Because that's, like, 7 minutes? That can't be right.
Secure those control points before the civilians are overwhelmed.
Okay, so I need to... Let me take one out, at least, and see if that... Does that give me more time on the clock? This is rude, Manny. Oh, the companions are good. Yeah, which I don't currently have one active. I think I accidentally turned mine off. But they also now, they have companions, which are defectors from True Sons. And they're all stationed around the map, so you can also kind of pick them up. And you get, so essentially you get a companion. And it's a nice, again, it's a nice change. It's something different. Okay. Because, yeah, I'm very bad when they add something new, and I could just go and look at the press release, and I forget to do that. Damn the Division! Damn you, buddy! How dare you? Hey, 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 everyone calm down. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, so I don't think I get to use my usual, I can't call in help, huh? Oh, killing them gives me time. Oh. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna die, but it's gonna be so fun. Wait. I'm not gonna die. Up yours. Oh, now I get it. Oh, that's wild. Okay, so taking them out gives me 2 seconds on, gives me like additional 2 seconds on the clock. Okay, do I get the signal it's all clear? Initiate retake. Do I have to stay? Oh, I have to stay here for that. Okay.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Well, come on then. Y'all are each worth time, so... This is the best game show ever. You even got a little, like, doo-doo. Come on, hurry up. Now I'm getting impatient. I'm like, hurry up. The clock is ticking. Now I wish that the more tough enemies were worth more. Okay, hold on. Okay, you're gonna be over here. Ah, crap. Hold on. Alright, chill out, chill out. Okay, so we took the control point back and we got 4 minutes left, 4 minutes additional on the clock. So let's move on. Okay, so it is, okay, I was like, I really hope I get some extra time. Also, there are additional, objectives to do. So one was to use like my signature ability to get kills. I now have one that is perform kills in a row without using armor kits. So let's try not to die. I like the taxi graveyard though. It's a fun map. Lots of options for chaos.
Eyes open, Agent. Enemy forces are converging near your location. Watch
Ooh, a
out for an
kill
ambush.
squad. Come on then. Oh shit, y'all are tough. Hold on. Us. Oh dang. Ow. Ah, crap. Hey, knock that off. Okay. I better get some extra time for killing out the kill squad. Where are they? Where's the rest of them? Don't hide now. Hey, Dre, welcome on in. Buddy, you better...
That was an elite enemy kill squad. The more noise you make, the more likely they'll deploy. Taking them out will buy you more time to secure the area. But
Okay, so taking...
retreat is the best option.
So taking out the kill squad got me like 2 more minutes. I appreciate that. So this is really... Okay, I'm not mad at this mode. I've never played it before, because I never understood when they said they were retaliating what that meant. I like this. This is fun. Yeah, doing this with, like, this would be fun with other people. This would be fun with your companion, if you're allowed to have your companion with this one. Hey. Because, yeah, the 2 seconds that you get back per enemy, you really are, like, very clearly you're encouraged to be fast. Okay, get the signal. Initiate the retake. Okay. I'm gonna go to the roof so I have a better vantage point.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Yeah, I see you. Oh, why did I lose? I just lost seconds. Something, I saw a red second thing pop up. Did I lose it for not doing something right? Wow, they brought all the RPGs. I prefer my RPGs tabletop. Nope. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of wild.
Hostile detected.
Oh crap, I'm out of ammo. That sucks. Okay, so that got us 4 more minutes on the clock. Okay, perform kills in a row without leaving cover. Cover to cover counts as being in cover. Okay, that's interesting. Kills in a row without leaving cover. Oh, I wish I had a fast way to get over there. I don't. Oh, this is gonna... You're gonna take up my entire time running over here, aren't you? Well, maybe I can take out something on the way. Also, I could use an ammo box. See, nobody likes to see me. Though technically I'm cops, so I can imagine people not wanting to see me. I get it. I get it. I do. It's fine. Cover to cover sounds like a 90s sitcom about a fashion editor. You know? Could have been a Gem and the Hologram song. Was it Shayna who wanted to be the fashion designer? It was like Shayna and Aja, right? I saw you. Alright. Almost there. Okay, I was really worried that 6-7 minutes was all that I was going to get. So I like the fact that when you complete areas and objectives, you get some extra time. That is good to know. I'm so sorry. My little skill drones are tearing you up. They're tearing you up in the quotes. I actually, you know what? That's a good question. I am not 100% sure that... oh, God, was Gem Hasbro? I feel like maybe it was? That's a... oh, gosh. Hold on. That's a good question. I don't believe I would consider it part of the verse, but it's certainly possible. Okay, so doing a little objective that was up in the corner got me 45 seconds. So that's cool too. Okay, so let's initiate the retake. We'll take this back, and then that should... Does the retaliation end in a big boss? That'd be fun. I like big bosses, and I cannot lie. No grenade. Nope, don't. No, 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 no. Dang it. Okay, can somebody go over there and get them off the ground? That's just, they're hiding behind stuff and they're behind things and I don't have time for this. I gotta start warming up the oven for dinner. Are you just hiding next to me? Really? Really? Hey, Eat More Fiber, welcome on in. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, that was it? Did I win? Yeah, it is the 10th anniversary of The Division 1. I guess it would be the 7th. Yeah, it would be like the 7th birthday of The Division 2. But as part of the 10th 10th anniversary, I'm playing a little Division 2. They have some Twitch drops happening this week. If you have the Division 2, you can hop in the game and you can get the you can start realism mode, which is
Thank you, Agent.
Oh wow. Oh nice. Okay. If you have the Division 2, you can get some good stuffs. You can sorry, yeah, I completely interrupted myself. What was I thinking? If you have the Division 2 and you have not yet, you can play the Warlords of New York expansion for free. You can also try the new realism mode, which is very real. Realism mode, bring a friend. You know, like when Jerome said Hive, bring a sword. Bring a friend for realism mode. Because it is no joke. Okay, so yeah, the next retaliation, I'm guessing, would be... Oh, I get it. Now I understand. These factions are who we have. We have the Hyenas, the True Sons, and the Outcasts. When you've killed enough of them, then you can initiate a retaliation. And that's when you get that specific area of the map, go in, take the control points. Every enemy you kill gives you 2 seconds on the clock. Is somebody shooting at me? Someone's shooting at somebody. Every enemy you get puts 2 seconds on the clock, take out the control points, and then you get the retaliation done. And you also get some cool stuff. And there's also, so there's the anniversary event. Oops, hold on a second. There we go. So the anniversary event also has an event pass of its own as well. You can buy the bundle, so you can buy these things, but you get some free items along the way. Ooh, you get the gear shift for free? Nice. So you get an exotic item, you get some caches. You don't necessarily, yeah, like you can get the dock, you can get like the dock uniform, which I'm like, whatever, I prefer my Assassin's Creed shit. But you can also get some caches. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. Eventually you'll be able to get like this, you know, so you get some uniforms, you get some stuff. And you get that just by playing. So keep playing and you get more stuff. Like I got this for participating in the Assassin's Creed thing. This is the free one. You could pay to get Ezio's outfit. I'm not gonna pay for that, but it was good. So yeah, I know it feels weird to do all this and be using a gun. It does, I confess. They really do need to give you like a hook blade or something. Hey, what's up? I don't know what y'all were doing. Did you come out of the sewer grate? Is that what happened? Okay. So yeah. But I think I've been on for way too long. It just gets like that when I'm playing this game, which is fine. But I've been on for quite some time. Hopefully, if you are playing the Division 2 and you don't have the Twitch drops yet, you were able to earn some while you're watching my channel. If not, check out Division 2 streams so that you can earn some additional goodies. Hold on. So I'm pressing the wrong button. You'll be able, like, you can... I don't think I unlocked it. I think I have to go unlock it in my stuff. But you can earn, like, a Fei Lao backpack trophy. You can earn some weapon skins. You can get some new patches and some caches. So hop on and do that. I'll probably have a few more hours of this later on this week, or some late nights, or on Friday at the weekend, just so I can have a full 4 hours before the event is over. And yeah, but for now, I am going to log out because I am hungry. And I would very much like to make my dinner, watch my anime. I have one episode of A Nobleman's Vacation in Another World that I'd like to watch. And it's Tuesday, so I think some more of my shows might have new episodes. So, you know. But I will say, happy birthday, The Division. You know, like, happy birthday, The Division. That's, like, it's so weird to think it's 10 years. And we loved that. Like, honestly, we were all about that game. And it's also hard to think that it is 7 years for The Division 2. It doesn't seem like it could be that long. It is, obviously. But, yeah, The Division 2 hitting... The Division 2, like I said, Animal Crossing gave me the illusion of going outside. The Division 2 gave me the illusion of going outside in DC. So it was a very interesting dynamic to play both of those during the pandemic, to feel like I was experiencing the real world a little bit. But yeah, let me hop over to the credit screen and we'll find someone to go raid. Because yeah, I'm going to get out of here. But this has been fun. I was very low energy today, and this did not tax me. I hadn't planned to play Division the entire time. I was going to find some demos, and then work did not make it possible. So the Otaku Sauce, thank you for the follow. Resubs from Antiquated Anachronism and Malavant. Thank you very much. Thank you for the raids, DC and Tanya. Thank you for my mods for hanging out. And thanks everyone for hanging out. You know, as like, I have not shied away from saying, it is a very different world now, playing a game where you are a armed to the teeth paramilitary agent on the streets of an American city, being the good guys. It hits absolutely different playing this in the current times in which we live. Don't you run off. It's also very weird playing this, being asked for a creator program to be playing this by a company that we know has had a lot of, like, a ridiculous amount of layoffs. So both of those things are worthy of critique and criticism. So I will not shy away from discussing them or talking about them. And you don't have to either. There's no state of the world conversation in my chat. But it was fun to do this for a little bit. I'll be doing it for a little bit more. And like I said, there are people every day I hop on and they are still streaming Division 2. Like, they've not stopped. And it's not like there's new content. So they're just doing their favorite stuff over and over and over again. Getting more on the Shade Watch. Just like the amount of damage these people do, though, when I see their damage numbers, I'm like, I am baby compared to them. So they're pros. But let me see who's online. Because I've been talking way too damn much. Absolutely. Do it. Let's see here. Oh, Sin is on. Hopefully for a little while longer. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter. We're going to go over and say hi to Sin. And I'm going to do it quick. So they don't have a chance to go offline before I get over there. And then the raid is their problem. So there. So let me push this button because we're ending. Let me start the raid for them. We're going to do it all just quick. We'll go over and say hi to Sinziak with an hashtag Urbre with my love and disco emote. If you're not a subscriber, the virtual hug emote works. Any hi or heart or hello emote works. I am making the content on Blue Sky and YouTube and my blog at urbanbohemian.com. There's a link to my Discord also coming up. And once again, the raid calls are coming up. I don't have any super particular thing coming up, but I will let you know. There are some TTRPG events coming up. Pardon me. So I'll let you know about those because, of course, I would love for you to tune in. One will be for charity. The other will be a little bit of promo. So I will let you know about those. But otherwise, the next time I will be online will be randomly between now and Saturday. And then officially Saturday morning. Again, I don't know what I'm playing. Sunday morning, same thing. I don't know what I'm playing. It'll be something. I don't know. But yeah. But thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope that the week has started out well for you. I hope that if you do read the news, you are giving yourself a little time to breathe afterwards because it has definitely got my pulse rate up. And to people who hang out here who are good people, this is both a blessing and a curse, but I truly do wish I hope you have the day you deserve. So thanks for watching me. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you over in Sin's channel. Goodbye, everybody.